you're going to have to make sure you slow down the game. If they can do that, they might be successful, but honestly, I'm going to give you my honest opinion here. I think the way Optic Gaming is playing here, I don't think this is going to be a good one for Kingsmen.
Hey, I can tell you a silver lining, though, for Kingsmen. Formal's not going to snipe an uplink. I mean, unless something's changed in the last patch, we'll quickly check and see what he has. He's got the M8. We'll watch him off the break, though. It's Optic Gaming versus Kingsmen. Map number 3, evac uplink. As the drone immediately picked up by Kingsmen, and they're going to go ahead for this wrap. Talk to me about why this is the right way to play this less preferred side.
All right, you want to play this less preferred side like this, especially if you're Kingsmen right now. Optic's playing so hot. You want to stall time on the less preferred side. You don't want to give Optic Gaming that map control, because if you give them this map control, they will put you in a spawn trap, and then there will be a lot going into the next side. When you're on the preferred side, you're going to be down by so much that it's going to be almost impossible to do, because then they're going to be able to stall some time off. You know what I mean?
Well, there you go. That's why they wrap the drone. They hit that outer wall run. It's a quick dunk, and now with 3 dead on Optic Gaming, Miracles gets the call, run it right on through. They're going to look to get a 2-possession lead within the first 45 seconds, and there it is. Kingsmen out to a 3-0 start.
This is what you want to see out of Kingsmen. They did the wrap. They forced Optic back into their base, and then as soon as they had them back in their base, they ended up pushing them so they can get glass control and pick up the ball, as Mox is doing right now. This is very good, flawless gameplay out of Kingsmen. This is
a near perfect setup, if I dare say it, from Kingsmen. They've got a drone carrier. They've got 2 people in Optic Gaming's base. It's now going to be Mox going for the 4-0 lead, and he's still alive with the man at war. Finally, after a full minute and 15 seconds, all the pressure of Kingsmen has been relieved from the Optic Gaming base. But again, what do? They grab the drone, they wrap it towards this kitchen side, and now they'll look for another score.
And this map's all about drone control, especially on this bad side. You can make this bad side a good side for you if you have the drone control. What they're doing right now, they are stalling time. If they can keep this up for the next, if they can keep this up for the next 3 minutes and 20 seconds, they can do something on this next side and actually take a map off Optic.
Karma got caught wall running. He thought they were going to go for that outer route again. Instead, Kingsmen keeping Optic Gaming on their toes, bringing it towards bottom kitchen, playing from a different angle. OG really haven't found any slaying either. All 4 players negative, almost double negative at the moment. Karma and Crypsix now, though, on a combined 4 streak, beginning to heat up. Optic Gaming looking for their first offensive push of the game.
And this is where it can get scary. Optic Gaming, this is the first time you really seen them have any kind of glass control. It's not full glass control, and that 2-piece out of Miracles actually kind of shuts down their push, and this is huge. They're going to wrap the ball and stall some time. Kingsmen is playing flawless game right now.
This is Optic Gaming on the preferred side, right? And they haven't even, I don't think, have Optic actually touched the drone? I don't think Optic Gaming had touched the drone.
That was the first time they kind of had glass control, and it wasn't enough, and that wasn't even a full glass control. So right now, Kingsmen is just doing a great job of keeping the ball away from Optic and is doing what they need to do.
See, now this is where I kind of feel bad for the analysts, right? Because how on earth could you ever predict that this is what we've been seeing from Kingsmen right at the start of this game? Don't get me wrong, these are 4 very experienced players, but they just formed as a squad in the last, 10 days? Optic Gaming have been teaming since 2004, it feels like. And now this team up 4-0. Now finally Optic can possibly settle for a 1. No, Krim instead, he wants it. He wants to dunk. He's got lead blockers, and okay, he'll still throw for a 1.
And that's smart, though, because if Scump did go down there, he would have been able to slay after that 1. So it was definitely a smart play out of Krim. And right now, this is going to be all of the batter side here, being able to do something. This 2-piece is huge. It shuts down their glass control once again, and that is what Kingsmen keeps doing over and over, is shutting down their glass control, and it's really working.
Miracles, the one leading the charge through middle map. He's going to catch 4 with Karma off guard, and possibly kinetic. Not going to happen, but the 1 goes in. You said nobody watching the door. Looks like a slight miscommunication there from OG.
It looked like they were trying to play too much for the interception, where they just completely forgot that there are other people on the map right there that could put them in a bad situation.
Oh, the man of war cuts down Formal. It's going to be Karma.
Karma can make a play here, though.
By
at least set up for a 1. All right, that's a 3-point lead.
Yep, brings it back to 3. So far on the preferred side, Optic Gaming really being beaten out. And a lot of it has come down to this glass control.
And this wrap play, this is the best play you can do. Keep wrapping the drone around the map.
So let's see. The clock when he grabbed this drone was 1:12. Okay. Let's see how much time he can waste with this route. He's going for low wall runs. He's just doing whatever he can to stall this out. Because if Kingsmen are playing this well on this half, I can only imagine what they do on side 2. Still. Okay. Well, he took a tip there, but either way, that's 25 seconds off the clock.
Now they have glass control. I spoke to you.
He has to use E-Wave to even try to lock it down. A Psychosis there as well.
Specialists. All right, now right here is where this is going to get tricky for Crim because he doesn't really know where to run the ball. If he has glass control out of his teammates, he's going to have 3 of the opposing defenders on the other side. They're going to probably intercept that. Yeah, they are. So now this is where 29 seconds left. Parasite, if you're Parasite, you just kind of want to stall it. You're going to hold it in your base, maybe push a low wall run. Just hold it. You're up 5-2 on the less preferred side. This is huge. This is so big. This is so big for Kingsmen.
I mean, they've outplayed Optic Gaming by about 9 kills. They've also outscored them by 3 at the moment. They're looking good. They're looking like a very solid uplink team, but for right now, what can Optic Gaming take from this first half?
I mean, they didn't have drone control, and on this next side, they're going to have to focus, just like Kingsman did it to them. They're going to have to focus on controlling the drone. They're not going to get the one off right there.
Yep.
But the one thing I'm going to say, going in Optic's favor, is that Kingsman is up 5-2. Now they're going on the bad side. If they take it lightly, they will get ran on. You have to make sure when you're playing Optic Gaming, they can play the bad side just as well. So you're going to have to really grind this out for the next 5 minutes with your best gameplay you can give.
Kingsman fans, your team's not out of it yet. They're still trying to keep this one close. They go into the half up 5-2 versus Optic Gaming, but you cannot slow down now. And this is what I wanted to bring up. This is where teams will now begin to fall off. This is where Optic Gaming gets in their groove. The second half of a game, when time begins to get later on, is where Optic Gaming just make the difference between lesser squads. Let's see if that same pattern occurs here. Scump will go ahead and sacrifice himself for the drone.
This is what you do not want.
Optic Gaming have now begun to wrap.
And once Optic has the drone control and they get the wrap, this is where they can make this bad side their good side. Right now, you're going to have to really rely on Kingsman to stop there, and they actually get 3 down, so Scump is Karma is the last guy alive with this drone. Hopefully, let's see if he can make a play. He can get a 1 from here. It's possible.
Yep.
I think he's going to go for it.
He's going to show how it's done right now. There goes the 1.
There it is. Bounce in. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why it's so good to wrap that drone, because you can always get yourself out of a tight situation, even if you don't have lead blockers.
That's got to be one of the furthest distances you could throw a drone.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them.
In uplink, we've seen some crafting and throws, some being from the Europeans on this map, especially on the side Optic Gaming is looking to score on. Formal, quiet game for him, really quiet game from everybody on Optic Gaming. As, look, they have control of glass for the moment, but Kingsmen are now soaring on in. Optic need to change the kills together.
This is where there's going to be up to Karma. Once you have the top glass control, he's going to get taken out. You're going to have to leave it up to now, Formal. He's going to have to try and take on, I think, 3 Kingsman defenders. 1's in the water. It's just not going to be a good job. Grim gets the intro kill, which is huge. So now they're just going to try and stall off, get as many kills as they can, but it looks like Kingsman continues to slay out and hold this drone.
They've done a fantastic job of doing it. Scump now trying to get away with this objective. Not going to happen. Optic lose control of glass yet again. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining as we're continuing to swap through players on Kingsman. And
this could be bad.
The reason why I kept switching was because they all kept dying. Optic Gaming now with the okay. Optic Gaming now with the drone, and they're pushing towards.
And now they have lead blockers. I'm pretty sure Karma has Heat Wave, so he can definitely do something right there. So this is going to be the push where you want Karma to go on this wall run, Heat Wave, or try and get an intro kill. You're going to need something out of this specialist. I don't think he's going to be able to really do it just because of how far away they're playing. Formal takes out 2 during that entire time. They're going to get a 2. They're going to wait. They're going to wait. This is such a veteran play out of Optic Gaming.
Explain to new viewers why they're waiting.
So they're waiting because you know that right there, Parasite spawns up, kitchen, they're going to wrap back, and by that time, you're going to have glass control. You give your teammates more time to go back to the drone and control the drone just like Formal did.
Instead of the drone immediately resetting, they wait, they let their players get in position, fight for the contest.
And this could be the lead.
And now, because they waited, they get the throw. Optic Gaming with their first lead of the game.
And this is what I was talking about with Optic. They can make this bad side one of their better sides, so you definitely have to play for the drone control. And right now, Kingsman is just not controlling the drone on this side. You can even play a wrap game on this side that is not doing it well enough. You have Llama, he's probably going to get, he's going to get cut down right now. Never mind. This could be good.
So one thing I want to say, remember how we were talking about how Optic Gaming didn't touch the drone for the first few minutes of side 1? It's the same story now for Kingsman. Scump has made it all the way around the outside, but a sacrifice from Miracles does stop him before a score can be made. 2 minutes left. It's a 1-point game. Kingsman trying to at least force a CTS versus Optic Gaming.
Mox, I'm sorry. And that's what we were talking about. I feel like a lot of teams on this good side kind of take it for granted with the good side, and they don't think they need the drone, they need the kills as much, so they can put them in the spawn trap. But you need the drone in order to win, so you have to keep the drone out of their hands because you know how important that wrap play is, and I think that's what not doing well right now on this good side.
Well, 3 down on Optic Gaming. Parasite gonna fly on up. He's got the Psychosis clones to call him as well. 1 minute and 45 seconds left.
This is the push you need out of Kingsman right here.
They can settle for this 1, and it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do. They hit it 6-6. They tie the game back up.
All right, this is a tie game, and this is when now, this is looking bad for Optic Gaming. You have Llama getting that 2-piece, Crim6 answering right back, but you have kills in favor of Kingsman, and they have glass control, they have your pillar side control, and this is what you don't want to do in Optic. You're going to have to wrap back and try and get a stop, but Mox is in such a great situation to stop this wrap back. If I'm Optic Gaming, honestly, I think I'm going to overextend here.
This should be a dunk, 8-6.
This is where you're going to have to counter overextend.
This is the engagement
He's probably going to get a pass off, though.
Oh,
He's not going to win it.
This is going to be another dunk.
It's going to be a
Kingsmen
two-possession game.
coming to life and showing why this is called the preferred side.
Yeah, this side is just so lethal once you get a couple kills and you get their pillar side. You see it. They had that pillar side for about, what, 15 to 30 seconds at max, and they get so many points out of it. It's just something where if you're Optic Gaming, you have to do, it's so hard not to let that happen.
Optic Gaming, when they were getting the scores, they held this area down. Since then, it's been all Kingsmen. Crimsix trying to give his team a shot of adrenaline and get them back on the push. 40 seconds left, 10 to 6. Can Optic Gaming mount to come back?
Parasite is what I don't think he's going to, and that's where Parasite has to come up and get to play. If he actually gets taken out, they can still do this. I know they're down 4. This is still very possible. They have a lot of map control. Llama with the double kill. Doesn't get a heat wave. Oh, is this going to be?
No.
Wow,
GG.
Miracle while heat wave. This is over.
We're going to see a game 4, folks. Kingsmen win uplink. Miracles 29 and 18. Beautiful stuff from him.
And that is what you need to see out of Miracles. I'm pretty sure the analysts were talking about how he has to come alive. He hasn't came alive in a while. His best game. If he's playing like that, this is when this team becomes a very good team. That is the Miracles we have seen before. We haven't seen in a while, and I'm very, very excited to see him playing like that right now.
Beautiful stuff. Kingsmen, you're still in the series as they force the game 4. Optic Gaming just can't get it done in the end. And what was it? It was glass control. That was the entire game?
Glass control and drone control.